Hi, it's Jane here. Do you know that 20% of the problems in couple relationships is actually related to what's going on in the relationship, and that 80% of the problem is linked to unresolved childhood issues? Isn't that incredible? And this is why it's so important that we become self-aware of what's going on inside of us, and this constant barrage of voices and messages that can be really self-defeating, and they're happening automatically. They're there for everyone. And the only difference is that some people manage them better. That's the truth. And most of them, I believe, are coming from our wounded child. I was watching my thoughts over the weekend and it really hit me. It was like, wow, this mind is so negative. It doesn't want me to feel good about myself. And I thought, no wonder there's so many people out there having addiction issues, or no wonder we're so frantically busy that we hardly ever have time to be with ourselves, because we're running away from ourselves and that inner dialogue that keeps putting us down. And we take the messages on board as being true because they're so insidious that many people don't even know that they're there, and that's when they cause the most harm. Relationships can throw us a lot of challenges, and that's what they're about. They serve our growth and they highlight unhealed aspects of ourselves, which is why we need to be aware of that nasty voice inside of us. And instead of giving it any power, we just need to smile sweetly at it and make it our friend. Sometimes when I'm aware of this voice, excuse me, I stop and I give myself a big hug, and instantly I feel a softening within myself and I feel better. And it takes practice. I'm not perfect, but I'm so much better at it than I used to be. And let's face it, none of us are perfect, and we're all doing our best. And it's really important to recognise that. Sure, we've all made mistakes. We'd all like a second chance to do things differently, but there's no point in thinking like that. It's just a waste of energy. It's so exhausting, it's draining. And besides, everything that has happened to us has made us the people that we are today. And that's worth celebrating. So the whole point of this video is to remind you and me that we need to become a best friend to ourselves and set the example for other people to follow. And let's face it, we all know people that are critical of themselves and others, and we probably suspect that they're criticizing us behind our backs also, because that's what happens. So when you develop self-love and self-respect, it builds more trust and connection in our relationships, which is why our relationship with ourselves needs to be a number one priority. We need to love and accept ourselves no matter who we are or what has happened. And we need to practice love and patience towards those nasty voices that don't want us to feel good. And you can start by saying something such as, I love you, nasty voice that tells me I don't deserve love, or I love you, nasty voice that tells me I'm stupid and that everything's my fault, and so on. And it really works, because that nasty voice, it's got nothing to push up against. It loses its power. It might not go away completely, but it certainly becomes softer. And this is unavoidable work that has to be done so that we can all fully embrace ourselves and the power that we have to create beautiful, loving relationships. So if you're sick and tired of feeling undervalued and unappreciated by yourself and in your relationship, and you're ready to have the love you deserve, then book a free 30-minute session with me here. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.